First Samuel 25. Excuse me. 1 Samuel 25. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. The letter J is about 600 years old, while the son Yehoshua died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago. Excuse me. Yah is short for Yahweh. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only. And he is a very jealous El, so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. Excuse me. You gotta cough to get the phlegm out. It's annoying. Anyways, excuse me for that. 25. And Shemuel died, and all Israel gathered and mourned for him and buried him at his home in Ramah. And David arose and went down to the wilderness of Paran. Excuse me. Paran. Now there was a man in Moan, and his work was in Carmel, and the man was very great, and he had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats. And he came to be shearing his sheep in Carmel, and the name of the man was Nabal, N-A-B with a line underneath of it, A-L, and the name of his wife was Abigail. This is a really cool spelling. Excuse me. Abigail. A-B with a line underneath of it, I-G with a line on top of it, A-Y-I-L. And she was a woman of good understanding and beautiful, but the man was hard and evil in his doings, and he was Caleb. He was of Caleb, K-A-L-E with a half a check mark, B with a line underneath of it. And David heard in the wilderness that Nabal was shearing his sheep, and David sent 10 young men, and David said to the young men, go up to Carmel, and you shall come to Nabal and greet him in my name, and say this, long life and peace to you, and peace to your house, and peace to all that you have. And now I have heard that you have shearers. Excuse me. Now your shepherds have been with us. We did not put them to shame, and not a speck of theirs was missing all the days they were in Carmel. Ask your young men and let them inform you, so let my young men find favor in your eyes, for we come on a good day. Please give whatever comes to your hand to your servants and to your son David. And the excuse me. And the young men of David came and spoke to Nabal according to all these works in the name of David, and waited. But Nabal answered the servants of David and said, who is David, and who is the son of Yishai? Y-I-S-H-A-I. The servants who were running away from their masters have become many nowadays. And shall I take my bread and my water and my heart that I have slaughtered for my shearers, and give it to the men coming from who knows the where? And the young men of David turned around on their way and went back, and came and reported to him all these words. And David said to his men, each one gird on his sword. So they each girded on his sword. Excuse me. And David also girded on his sword, and about 400 men went with David, and 200 remained with the baggage. And one of the men informed Abigail, the wife of Nabal, saying, see, David has sent messengers from the wilderness to greet us, master. But he scoffed at them. But the men who were very good to us and did not put us to shame, nor did we miss any item all the days we accompanied them. Excuse me. When we were in the fields, they were a wall to us, both by night and day, all the days who were with them leading the sheep. And now know and see what you should do, for evil has been resolved against our master and against all his household, and he is too much of a son of Belial to speak to. Excuse me. Then Abigail made haste and took 200 loaves and 2 skins of wine and 5 sheep made ready, 5 measures of roasted grain and 100 clusters of raisins and 200 cakes of figs, and loaded them on donkeys. And she said to her servants, "Pass over before me, see, I am coming after you." But she did not inform her husband Nabal. And it came to be, as she rode on the donkey, that she went down under cover of the hill, and there were David and his men coming down toward her, and she met them. And David had said, "Only in vain have I protected all that this one was in the wilderness, all that this one has in the wilderness, so that not a speck was missing of all that belongs to him, and he has repaid me evil for good. Let Elohim do so, and more also, to the enemies of David, if I have one male of all who belongs to him by morning light." And Abigail saw David, and she hastened to come down from the donkey, and fell on her face before David, and bowed down to the ground, and fell at his feet, and said, "On me, my master, let this crookedness be on me. And please let your female servant speak in your ears, and hear the words of your female servant. Please let not my master guard this man of Belial, Beliya apostrophe Al, the rapist family." Nabal is from the rapist family. That makes a lot of sense. They're really stupid. "For as his name is, so he is. Nabal is his name, and folly is with him. But I, your female servant, did not see the young men of my master whom you sent. And now, my master, as Yah lives, and as your being lives, since Yah has withheld you from coming to bloodshed, and from avenging yourself with your own hand, now then let your enemies be as Nabal, even those seeking evil against my master. And now this present which your female servant has brought to your master, let it be given to the young men who follow my master." Excuse me. "Please forgive the transgression of your female servant, for Yah is certainly making a steadfast house for my master, because my master fights the battles of Yah, and evil is not found in you in all your days. And if a man rises to pursue you and seek your life, and the life of your master has been bound in the bundle of the living with Yah your Elohim, then he lives of your enemies. He shall sling out as from the pocket of a sling, and it shall be when Yah has done for my master according to all the good that he has spoken concerning you, and has commanded you to be ruler over Israel, and not let this be a staggering and stumbling of heart to my master, that you have shed blood without cause, or that my master has saved himself. And when Yah has done good to my master, then remember your female servant." And David said to Abigail, "Blessed be Yah Elohim of Israel, who sent you to meet me today, and blessed is your good taste, and blessed are you, because you have kept me this day from coming to bloodshed, and from avenging myself with my own hand. Nevertheless, as Yah Elohim of Israel lives, who has kept me back from doing evil to you, if you had not hurried and come to meet me, not a male would have left to Nabal by break of day for certain." Excuse me. And David received from her hand what she had brought him, and said to her, "Go up in peace to your house. See, I have listened to your voice, and have accepted your face, And Abigail went to Nabal, and see, he was at a feast in his house, like the feast of a sovereign. And Nabal's heart was glad within him, and he was exceedingly drunk. So she told him not a word, little or much, until morning light. And it came to be in the morning, when the wine had gone from Nabal, and his wife had told him these matters, that his heart died within him, and he became like a stone. Why? She should tell him all about him instead of, you know. Anyways, and it came to be, excuse me. And it came to be in about 10 days that Yah smote Nabal, and he died. Alright, well, that sounds like justice right there. And David heard that Nabal was dead, and he said, Blessed be Yah, who has pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal, and has kept his servant from evil. For Yah has returned the evil of Nabal on his own hand. And David sent and spoke to Abigail to take her to be his wife. And when the servants of David had come to Abigail at Carmel, they spoke to her, saying, David sent us to you to ask you to become his wife. And she arose, bowed her face to the earth, and said, Here is your female servant, a servant to wash the feet of the servants of my masters. And Abigail hurried and rose, and rode on a donkey with 5 of her female attendants, and she followed the messengers of David, and became his wife. David had also taken Ahinoam of Yisrael, and so both of them were his wives. Oh, come on, man. I think you should only have one wife, regardless. One wife. Ahinoam is A-H with a dot, I-N-O apostrophe A-M. But Shaul had given Michal, his daughter, David's wife, to Palti, son of Laish, who was from Gallium. Galliym. Interesting. So it's the second time, excuse me. It's the second time that Shaul has given away his wife. And then he got another wife. So he's had 3 wives now. 2 of them because Shaul decided to be a piece of poop and give them away on it. I don't know how you could do that. I don't know why the wife would even do that, but yeah.